The company we'll be collaborating with today is Wiggins Hair. Inside your packaging, you will get a silk scarf, you will get an elastic band, you will get 2 stocking wig caps, you will also get an information card, you will also get a satin bag to put your wig in when you are done, and of course you will get your wig individually packaged. This is a 13 by 6 loose deep wave wig, 40 inches, 250% density, transparent lace. Inside the wig, you get 3 combs and an adjustable strap. Although this is a 40-inch wig, the frontal portion is 20 inches, so keep that in mind. This hair didn't give me any problems out the box, and it was very soft to the touch. Off camera, I went ahead and bleached the knots, plucked the hairline a little bit more, and I did co-wash it just to make sure those curls are popping. And now here are the finishing results after I did my customization off camera. So now we're about to install this wig. Today I'm going to use the Ruby Kisses powder. You can use powder or cream foundation or liquid foundation or whatever you need to use to just make sure your lace matches with your skin. Also, a quick tip, if you do wear makeup before you install your wigs, make sure you thoroughly clean the area that you will be applying your glue. That way you can get a long lasting wear out of your wig and you don't have any problems with lifting too early. Make sure when you're positioning your wig on your head, you make sure that the hairline of the frontal is a little bit in front of your cap. And take advantage of those adjustable straps that come already in the wig. You can use those to really secure your wig in the back. I used the adjustable straps and I also went in with some thread just to give some more extra security. Our adhesive of choice today is Boho Active. We'll be doing 4 layers. You just want to dot it along the edge of the cap and smooth it back as thin as possible. You also want to make sure that you are actually putting the dots on the skin and not just on the cap. Once your last layer of adhesive is dry, immediately lay your lace down. Make sure the hairline of the frontal is just a little bit in front of the glue. You would rather it be a little bit in front than behind. Now I'm going to take my blow dryer on high heat and high speed, and we're just going to make sure that that lace is being secured to the skin. Once we get done blow drying this lace, we're going to tie it down with our elastic band. I allowed the band to sit on her head for approximately 10 minutes, and now we're proceeding to cut the lace. I like to use a fresh eyebrow razor to cut the lace because it just cuts so sharp, but it also gives a jagged look without me having to work so hard. But you can also use your shears for this process. Just use whatever is comfortable. Today we decided to go for a center part, so I'm going ahead and parting her hair right now. And I'm going to use my hot comb and wax stick just to set that part into place before I start separating the hairs that I'm going to use to do my baby hairs. There is some discoloration in the frontal in her skin, so I'm going to take my Ruby Kisses cream concealer or foundation. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm actually using a shade darker than her skin tone. That way I can definitely get some flawless results. But once we use our hairspray and our elastic band again, that lace is going to definitely be blended all the way into the skin, so no worries. So before you spray the lace with hairspray and tie it down with the elastic band, if you are doing baby hairs, only if you are doing baby hairs, you want to go ahead and separate those away from the frontal. That way, once you spray and lay your lace down, they'll already be in the position molded, so they'll just swoop into the hair even better. Take your favorite hairspray of choice and generously spray it across the lace, and you want to tie it down with your elastic band. And while this is being tied down, we're going to go ahead and lay the rest of the frontal down just so we can have some sleek, nice results. As you can see, the elastic band and the hairspray combo works wonders for your lace. So make sure you guys out there, you try it. It's going to improve your lace game so much. So now we're finna tackle these baby hairs. Today we're going for a very exotic look type of baby hairs. This is not for the everyday woman, the corporate woman. You know, this is what we call a baddie look. So we're gonna do a full hairline of baby hairs, and we're gonna swoop them in different directions, and we're just gonna go crazy. You know, if you don't prefer baby hairs, you know, you always have the option to not do them. They aren't required. They are just basically merely for styling purposes, or if you're having some lace blending problems, they're also used for that as well. But today we just did them for style purposes because we have 40 inches of hair, so why not have a whole hairline of baby hairs? You just want to do a full exotic look. So stay tuned. For your baby hairs, you want to cut them down to about 1 to 1.5 inch. And you can use the edge comb too. It's at your local beauty supply store. And you just want to use your favorite alcohol-free mousse, and you want to style your edges as desired. Once you get done swooping them how you want to, you want to tie it down with at least 2 to 3 wrap strips just to make sure they are secured in place. I put her up under a high dryer for 25 minutes, and these are the first results of the baby hairs. I'm not done yet. I'm definitely going to comb them out, make them softer, and make sure they are exactly how I want to. But before I get to that, I want to make sure I get my part together. So what I'm doing is just plucking out the part. And once I get done plucking it to make it super defined, I'm going to take my black spray and my rat tail comb, and we're just going to make that part really sharp. And I do lay a wrap strip over her edges and the beginning of her lace because I do not want the black spray to get on that part, because if it does, your install is done, because that black spray is not coming out the lace unless you wash it. So be extra careful with this step. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You could just use concealer, but I like to make sure my parts are really defined, so I like to use the black spray. And if you are going to use it, make sure you spray it from a distance, because if you spray it up real close, it's just going to make everything black. As you can see, that black spray and rat tail comb trick does wonders for your part. It just gets it super defined. So now we're about to make these baby hairs look even better. So we're going to comb them out, pluck them if need be. If they're too long, we're going to cut them down to size. And then we're going to take some hairspray and put it on the brush part of our edge tool. And we're just going to brush them back into place. That way they look soft, but with the help of the hairspray, they'll still last. Because if you don't put hairspray on them, they're going to be super soft and they will move. So keep that in mind. You don't have to use hairspray if you want a super soft hairline, but just know that your hairs might move. So and these are the results after I went back in that second time and laid my baby hairs. As you can see, they look so much better than when they first came up on the dryer. So now I just want to show you the full length of this wig. It was so full. This is a 40-inch, 13x6 transparent lace, loose deep wave wig from Wiggins Hair. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn your notification bell. I thank you guys so much. Goodbye.